Hey everybody, we'll be getting underway shortly. I am streaming Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy XIV Online, as a brand new character and looking to build a better Artificer, which is a class in Dungeons & Dragons that has a particular skill set, and I'm not really sure how multi-classing works in Final Fantasy, but the little bit of research that I've done, mainly asking people who I know who play, suggests that I may be able to eventually get there. Now, the end goal is going to be a machinist, I think is what they're called, or something like that, but I can't do that until I hit level 50, and right now I'm level 10, which just barely gets me into my first class's quests, which I'm not necessarily focusing on. I'm more focusing on just going through the progression and learning some things and exploring the world. But we'll see that in just a minute. Not going live quite yet, but will be very, very shortly. I've been muted this whole time, of course, because I always forget to turn my mic off or on. But anyway, so I just did a fate, which you may have seen. Now I'm doing this quest with this desert Piesti, and I don't know if they're social or not. I don't have any ranged attacks. Anyway, so the goal here is to get, well, as high level as possible, like it always is in these kind of games, but I'm looking to do a particular build. I'm going to go from Gladiator to Paladin at level 30, I believe I can do that, and then at level 50, go to change up to the Machinist, something like that. I don't have the guide open right this second, so I'm not entirely sure, but that's the goal, and the end goal is to build a build similar to the Artificer in Dungeons and Dragons. So hopefully my mic still works. I misclicked the wrong thing there. Looking for the link I was sent. That gives me a class breakdown. Ooh, what was that? May as well help out. Alright, and this is a quest here. I'm not sure what I'm turning in, but let's go take a look. Oh, that's way over there. My map is deceiving me. Well, I'm gonna turn in on this side. Maybe go explore this area here, and then come on back. Four eyes right here. You dip them in alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Well, I'm glad that you know such things. I'm gonna stick with my... Every once in a while I'll choose an intelligence thing just to try to round out the character a little bit, but I'm gonna stick largely... That is a puffball plant mount? Funny. Alright, character... I think what I have is better. This is +1 strength, +1 dex. This is strength, vitality, dex, intelligence, piety, and mind. I don't... Why would I change? This is like a level 1 thing versus a level 8 thing, but I still... There's no defense bonus. Okay, I'm a little curious as to the game design for that, but okay. Let's see what happens if I go over here. Can I even go over here? Now when it says I have left the sanctuary, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Now it's PvP world. So I don't like to do a lot of research into games before I play them. I like to take them at face value. Keeps the questions coming. Games should be... The playability of them should be discoverable. Especially in today's day and age, there's no excuse for it to not be that way. games where they give you no guidance or understanding or ability to even check your key bindings are, thank goodness, largely in the past. I suppose I could just walk through the water, but okay, I'm assuming that's this fate here. They don't have the symbol, so are they aggroing just to aggro? Are they mad at me? Or is it somebody else? Questions. I'm taking a lot of damage though, compared to most of the times that I'm fighting. A single monster. Very basic combo with the Gladiator, at least in the beginning. Fast Blade and then Riot Blade. I wonder if it's just this one thing, Bubbly Bernie, and that's the whole fate. Take on this sort of boss monster. I don't see any other ones. I am liking the animation of the game. There is some diversity. There's obviously some choices of buttons, but you can do specific combos. Things like World of Warcraft. I haven't played the last expansion, but there's no combos. You can obviously use things in succession that are synergistic or build up points for the rogue or that kind of thing. And it looks like it was just that one monster, which is really, really interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize everything was aggro here. Ah, that's probably the sanctuary bit. I like when monsters do the, I'm gonna lock in on this thing and give you notice because they don't move, and they're probably not attacking you. I haven't really noticed. So far so good with the, my health versus theirs. They are 3 levels above me. Going DPS. Okay, maybe that's the symbol is like their aggro type, maybe? I'll have to test that. Now, there's tons of information on this game available, right? Like online or whatever. And I totally get that. I can look up everything. But frankly, why not just learn it by discovering it myself? Merchant and Mender. I'm not really sure what's over here. Let's take a look. Small settlement, ferry docks, which will lead somewhere else. This is really where I want to go, is up here. So I'll just see where this ferry goes. Right. Gotta get to level 12. So I'm stuck on this island until I earn my way off. I like how they do give you an in-game explanation though. It's needing repairs. Just for you though. Everybody else can jump on. Alright, I expect to be accosted once again by birds. I know that bird is going to aggro because it did before. I'm curious if that symbol will also show that other creatures will. aggro as well. Level 19. Nice. Were you gazing at me with lustful eyes? Or sorry, you were gazing at me with lustful eyes, weren't you? Don't even think to deny it. Yes, that's clearly the case. Just cuz. You have exquisite taste, my dear man. I dare say you have a future in color coordination. That must be a tailor. But I don't know, what's Color Your World, or if I had a glamour. I haven't taken the initial quest because I can't do that to level 10 anyway, which I am now. I just haven't taken the time. So apparently this is a place to go when you have been crafting for a wee bit. Yeah, I didn't think I could jump that. I mean, I could easily jump that, but it's not letting me jump that. Okay, so I've seen things above people's names and below people's names. Is that a title above and a guild below, or how does that work? I guess I will find out as I play a bit more. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's much here. There may be more to the north, and it may be way out of my level range. A bloated boggy? What the heck? Okay. Now they're not aggroing. They have this symbol here. I'm glad, because they're level 20. What on earth am I getting myself into? For some reason my brain was like 12. 12's not bad. I'm kind of 12-ish, right? Being 10. But no. Yep, we're not going any further. This is definitely for higher level people. I will make a mental note of that. Come back here when you're level 18. Or you have a group. I bet those quests are part of those collection quests to go up north here and slay some beasts, get some supplies. Oh, I may as well just take the bird back. Chocobo keep. Yes, yes. Hire a porter. I do want to go back to the main town. this is an unfortunate place to put this. You get to see a tour of the realm a little bit. There's a dungeon. Well, let's check that out. Thank you, Birdie. I've never done a dungeon in this game before. Torrid Whisper. They have great names. Great names for the NPCs. Oh, okay. It's a level 11 bomb. What? None of these seem to be hostile. I thought I was already in the dungeon, but nope. Here's the mines. Okay. Do I have to talk to somebody first? Do I have to get a group together? How are you enjoying the life of an adventurer? The people of Erosi are beset by troubles both mundane and deadly. There are many who would welcome a helping hand from a stalwart hero. But should you yourself ever need help in your travels, do not forget to seek the advice of a mentor or other fellow adventurers that were once in your position. I already learned about that, so I'm good. The mines were first opened by royal decree during the Thorn dynasty over 300 years ago. However, due to the Great Giant Revolt, the mines were sealed and abandoned for centuries. The concern purchased the mines from the royal family 20 years ago, but saw no need to resume operations until recently. Demand for ore rose sharply in the wake of the calamity, and only fools would let developed mines go to waste. Or so they thought. Should have left it buried and forgotten, if you ask me. Great, can I get in now? How does one? We stone torches are in charge of the security of the Copperbell mines. Access is restricted until we can better assess what exactly has transpired here. Only those with express permission may enter. To enter the Copperbell mines, you must have made significant progress into the quest into a copper hell. Well, I don't think I've made any progress into a copper hell. Yes, thank you. I did dismount my porter. Seemed like the thing to do. Now, I am perfectly content to quest my way up for now, you know, until I get the opportunity to do other things. And I have been told... Oh, that's interesting. I have been told that... see the aggros. Yes, he does. That symbol does seem to be aggressive. Where's my target? So what I was saying, yeah, I have been told that it is a requirement to do the quests to open up dungeons. So, cool. Also kind of makes sense. I think there should be some open world dungeons you can just go to because they're there and they're monster layers or something, but in regards to this particular one, it makes sense that the faction who owns it wants to control who gets access. I was trying to avoid that. Let's see if it follows me. No? They're pretty territorial to their one spot. That's alright. Ooh. Let's do that one. Chain bonus. Is that for using the right abilities? Oh my. It's quite the drop. I can't even see. I hope I'm running down the right ramp. This is a whole new place. Never been here before. When I was playing before, I was playing an archer, and I don't know, maybe got him to level 10, 8, something. I did find that fates were probably one of the most consistent ways to fight new monsters, get XP, get treasure. I like the mechanic. It's obviously just a murder fest. That's what they're usually about, always about. But it adds just like a little flair of diversity. You don't have to be involved, but you can be. These guys are so cute. They just look. And the motions and activities that are given. Oh my. He is. I would have expected him to have far fewer hit points by now with how long I've been fighting him, but apparently not. He's a boss fight. Maybe? Is that what the T means? Or maybe that's just my target. I don't know. Looks like he's having a temper tantrum. I bought an upgraded sword and an upgraded shield. I'm not wielding a shield at all right now. But I have to hit level 13 and 15 to use them. I kind of figured rather than purchasing gear as I go up, it'd just be better to aim for that. The sword I have now is doing okay. Failure! Well, I guess I got a reward still, but did not finish him in time. Maybe that upgrade would have helped. Needles to say, haha. That is a dead end. Sand toad. I've not seen those before. Well done. They look toadish and spikish. That's some tongue. Alright, back up to the sane world. The wells are a blessing from Nofika herself, so show some respect and dispose of your refuse elsewhere. Okay. Don't be a litter bug. it is for these guys. Do we get random eyeballs we can just give to that guy? Because that would make sense to me. Pre-loot for a quest. I really don't want to switch targets, I just want to be in a better position, and that's the target I can reach. I think these guys, the NPCs, are here to allow healers to heal and still be involved. Not playing a healer, I'm not sure. Why can't I manually target? Okay, tab targeting works, that's good to know. Well, Nif is clearly high level. Level 11. Doomed. Doomed, I say. Oh my. See what happens when I jump. I die horribly. Oh my god, I did. Yeah, let's go inventory. Use. I like the boss fight ones better, like little mini raids that you see in other games. I don't see his bursts go out, so it's hard to know I'm getting hit by it. That's it. Okay. I don't know why I was unable to see that. Not bad, not bad. How do I get out of here? Oh, it's the same place I was before. I will say the game is a bit slow. I don't know how to get a mount or when you can get a mount. I'm assuming not level 11. But it does mean the game's a bit slow to get around. That's part of the appeal of these games, right? The long run times. It's a different dungeon. Alright, well, I have a quest down here. Definitely not by running that way. Very strange looking animal. I'm trying to figure out if this is the shortcut or the way to go. A Spriggan grave robber, so probably part of a quest. No, it's past this. I don't know what that little symbol on top means. Is that like a flying, I don't know, spaceship or something? Like a car? It is. I know there's tech in this game. It's mostly sort of kind of fantasy medieval-esque, but there is tech. The original Final Fantasies, I don't remember there being a lot of that, but obviously around 4, 8, I don't know. I've not played all of them. They decided that guns were a thing. It's entirely where I'm going with this character, so I'm not complaining. I just, you know, it is a fairly big shift in aesthetic choices. Ooh. To join. Let's do it. The Ungood. Grishild the Ungood. I think it's named like Ungood. It's like if you're a good guy, you could name Unbad. Okay. That is like a Batmobile, kind of. Until it transforms. I wonder if they come back as like, you know, a story enemy. Even a minor boss at some point. Okay, where am I going? Oh, yeah, I want to be over here. Well, you certainly look like the part of an adventure, my friend. Might you be the good soul Mamodi advised me to expect? I am Papachon, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell, passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck, the devastation was vast. Yet now true Oldans work together during all reading would be good. Doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Aldoa to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ulda needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. After all of that, yes. I do believe I may have some work suited for one of your ability. Must be rebuilt, so I get some cash, I get some boots. Nope, I don't need any of those. I have better. But sure. Quest complete. Station Master Papashan has a simple task for fledgling adventure. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. How they have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. That's dark. Yes, level sync puts you temporarily to an adjusted level, as available for most fates and instant trades. Now my question is, does your gear also scale down, or do you have to actually go find new gear or gear for that level? What are you doing with that timetable? I've been looking all over for it. You got it from Kakazani, you say. Why, that useless drunk? I'll wager he was out all night again chasing after skirts. That's it. Next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the racks. These are legs, and these are other legs. Let's go with that one. Feet, legs. Not so much of the magic defense. Ah, there's the guard. Serious Sultansworn. I'm gonna have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and your hands above your head. State your name and business. A Twilight Pretzel from Papashan. By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. So a lot of the quests so far have been helpful to people, like, you know, obviously NPCs, not fellow players, but you know, characters, and they kind of highlight that, you know, civilization is kind of all connected. Taking care of each other is probably a good thing. What is this symbol? I don't know. Stern Sultansworn. For me? From Papashan? A Twilight pretzel, my favorite. How do you know? You can't fight an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight an empty stomach. I suppose you'd say I have no stomach for fighting. Well done with the guarding. Should have come to that. This one's a bit of a distance. Around. Aha. Servile Sultan Sworn. 12 saved me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. Here, have a pretzel. Everything will be okay. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's refreshing. God's damn pretzel. I feel reborn. Well. Good on you, sir. Madame. You returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me how fair Sultan Sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? No, nothing. Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Okay. That's better. Yep, I'll take the slightly better damage. This is the one that I have for later. No, it's level 5. This is the one I have for later. But for now... Where did I get... Did I buy 2? Did I forget to upgrade? What? I guess I'm gonna sell it. There may have been something else that I've missed, but... oh well, it's done. Cadus, I have just this moment. No. The time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. Papashan is in dire need of your assistance. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I've been ordered to see her safe return. Because she's hiding here? The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. It cannot happen, kids. It must not. I need you to help me find her. For I am a desperate man. Praise the 12, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan? I used to be better at this. Is vast, and there are only so many of us. Oh, that's the world. A young noble woman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. South we go. South we go. Because the questing is the way to open the dungeons. Get my jog on. Hooded Lalafell. Oh, Sultanry. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Okay, you're about to enter a special instance. The areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you'll be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed in the field. You automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. So it's just me and my potions. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Sultanry, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
This is the not so nice people we're gonna show up.
Show yourself.
Right here. Right here, lady. Oh. That's that guy.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them. If it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
So this is an instanced event at level 8, which is fantastic. Lots of games don't really put a lot of effort into characters or special scenes until at least level 10, 15.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
I just found her, dude. Is that a gargoyle?
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way.
She's just gonna run away more?
Dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
How about I let you start? No? Okay. I want to put that on my bar. A handsome stranger. That's great. I'm just here for DPS. He's clearly the story with the level question marks. My abilities aren't going down there. I guess they're just downplayed to my level. Nothing really special has happened with this guy yet, so... Lovely! It brought friends! There we go. I would think get rid of the extra DPS against. Brought more friends. See him AoEing. What is others here? I don't know what that means. What is that on the ground? Ha. Clearly, it should float. Looks like I have mittens on. No, the character anyway.
Hear, feel, think.
We've been here before.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
That's massive. Wow, that's
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee.
because monsters ate them.
Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Competition? Allies? Who are these people? It's cold in here.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
If you only knew, buddy.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
Determined.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Thank the gods you've returned. You had us so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble status were to be injured or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan, you and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Why would you need to curtsy if you have no dress? I cannot thank you enough, Cadus. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Hey, I want to move my mitten. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to a sword. I see you met Thrancred. He's a scholar. He's a scholar. He looks so scholarly. Who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Aether? Whichever one it is. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Cadus, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Here is some money to soothe Your loss of time. I don't know. Rewards are good, I suppose. I am truly a spy master, but I will tell you that I am tending to the tracks. Okay, I'm gonna just grab some quick food. I will be right back. Deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. That doesn't sound ominous at all. You're an adventurer, yes? If not, if you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. It's a great name. It's kind of depressing. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawana mines, for which I wait, is late. So deliver the pumpkin, pick it up, and then go deliver it. Easy enough. Any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts. As such, we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. They like their alliteration. Slaying of the shrews. Snipping shrew population. Thanalan has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say it takes no small of effort to make crops grow here. We've even introduced earthworms to the soil to enrich it. Alas, they've been nigh eradicated by sniping shrews. Snipping shrews? Burrowing creatures native to these parts. Unless we can save the earthworms, the entire plot won't yield so much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrew population? The Shrew Hills would be the best place to start. Hello, shrew. wonder if they notice this, if I slip one of these under my tunic. Yes, they will notice. They're massive. I have a feeling I missed all of this. Maybe I was doing the fates instead of this, and now I'm over level. Now we can look forward to a plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which one will grace the Sultan's plate. Can point you in the direction of work. An idle adventurer is a sorry sight. I have no need of assistance at the moment, but perhaps some of the coffer and coffin wants a helping hand. Funny, I was just heading there. Good to know. How does one fish? Those are fish? Did I get all four? Nice. It's a geyser. Past the bridge, they say. Shrew meat. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. How about you have a pumpkin instead? What's that? We Cece? Doa? Asked you to bring this here to me. Ha! Here. So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. I reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden arse back home. But hell's an honest to God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'd be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. Did I get some foods? Now, I don't really know how food works, because I've had other stuff that was given to me. I don't seem to see it here. Maybe you do eat it over time. Direct hit rate +1, vitality +1, skill speed +8. Sweet onions and Garlean garlic. All right. Okay. Useful information. You can view, equip, or remove gear by pressing the character. Opening the character pane by pressing C. Good to know. Untamed shrew. Like a reference to the taming of the shrew? Looking for work? Perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amangina and Son's mineral concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and for this purpose that we require your aid. Oh, I skipped all that. Single piece of gear can be the difference between life and death. I'm not having on my conscience. I sent ill-equipped adventurers to untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Yeah, I'm good. Level 5, I'm good. So you're ready for inspection. Inspect away, buddy. Everything appears to be in good order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brush aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Now, they're attacking the wagons. I'm not quite ready. I just put my chicken down. It's fine. Let's go to it. Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesha's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug. We're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you'll find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and then slay them. Why, hello. Fellow sentry. See that book over there? Name's Osbert, and he's hurt bad. Now, it ain't exactly my job to mind his business. I'm a torch, he's a blade, but at the end of the day, we're both people. You know what I'm saying? And he wrote, I went over to him just early and asked what's wrong, but he refuses to tell me, the stubborn bugger. Seems his pride's more important to him than his life. What's with it with men acting all tough? I tell myself I tried, but the fellow ends up kicking the bucket. I don't want that on my conscience. I know this is sudden, but could you try talking him into drinking a high potion? I'd sleep a better deal for it. I ain't got one on me. One of them fellows over yonder sells them. I think I have a couple. What is this? Bloodied and bowed. Hello, Osbert. Breathe, Osbert, but just breathe. Pain is just weakness leaving the gods damn it in my head. If I had saved the high potion, I think this might be the end. Okay. Can I just give him my potion? Do I have to buy it from somebody first? Merchant and mender. Let's do items. A high potion. Boom. Holy caramba. That's not exactly cheaps. Alright, we'll platoon here because I think maybe it helps. Or maybe only when I die. They look to me for inspiration, so I can't, possibly get help. If you must practice your juggling, use heavy stones at your own peril. Great advice. What do I have for my belt? The one he just gave me? Defense 8. Defense 8. Narrow fissure. Where do I put it? Use. Arthos Ulrich. He's also using Latin. Geronimo's. Have you carved up the critters quickly, else my customers will complain. Rich, robust redness. True meat is lean yet lovely. I'll learn you. Side of my secret sauce and smoked is a symphony of savory sensations that will satisfy even the most critical connoisseur. It takes time to prepare it properly though, so I fear we may be forced to deny our dedicated customers their desired dinner regardless. I have some pies you could have. Meat pies, I think. But maybe I need them. Look, seek out the crystals. You think they're right there? Oh my, that's huge. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons shall be able to go unmolested for a time. You just need that silver back there, buddy. Do it again and again and again. Faster sword. Harder hitting sword. A vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Silde. That's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Winstan. He is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the Thaumaturgus only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Uldua. Well, if you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolarito. His long lavish guild upon the Thaumaturgus. Some claim he has devised new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Sounds familiar. Suffice it to say, though, if Winston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening, but that eventuality may be yet a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you're looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Waston and volunteer for his expedition. Says Zeta needs someone to procure hammerbeak ribs. Looking to help me out around the station, are you? Well then, how about hunting some hammerbeaks? We just received an order from Ishtame's lapidaries for silver ingots. They need to make ceremonial silverware, or so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by smelting it in a furnace lined with a layer of bone ash. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammerbeak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. If you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Beranger in my stead, I'd be forever grateful. Yes, let me turn into a murderous fiend just for you, buddy, just for you. And ha! And ha again! Four more to go. Go down here first. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around even when I tell them not to. But what With overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give him these ginger cookies and convince him to go home for me? The guy's about to fall out of his chair. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. Oh, yeah. Well, here. Have a cookie. A cookie? Well, if Winston really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want 2 next time. Not a starving child, a starveling child. Kind of like minor starving. Starving light. That'll be a trap. Survivor rats. Don't know that I've seen rats yet. Okay. I guess it's inside one of these buildings. I told her so, I told her. What in the hells is that incompetent little runt doing anyway? Whereas orders like this may be, she should always be keeping hammer, beak, ribs on hand. Guess the girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, adventurer. Don't quite understand it myself, but a fellow's straight said to do it the old way. Even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so that's how they want it. Just goes to show that the Thermitors Guild has more money than they know what to do with. Gods, what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. I think maybe they're doing bad things. Maybe. I'd forgotten that I had one in reserve and upgraded that. Desperately seeking someone to recover stolen coffers of gemstones. Thieving rats love anything that sparkles, and made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The overseers will flay me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The lairs in the southwest, follow the tracks and you're bound to find them. Like the giant tortoises. Huh. That guy had his big reveal. I don't see it on the map anywhere, so it's got to be in a different location. Ooh, level 13. Ah, I need a sweater. Good thing I have one right here. So much self-maintenance to play games. Told you it was a trap. No one crosses the syndicate. Not all your friends deserted you, it seems. Wicked boy, now you won't have to die alone. The mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble soul a stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Ooh, we have dramatic character stuff happening. What's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. You're introduced to another person face thing. Oh, that's a showing yourself. Rock Golem. You guys ain't but part of the plan, bloody elves. Does Lord mean to kill us too? No, I gotta fight it? I don't want to fight it. Defeat the clay golem. Low blow. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's like a stun. Are you strong enough to withstand this? Yeah. Did okay. So I simply avoided. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. I love 13, dude. That's nothing. We live in a small world. Duty complete. 78 Xmas. That the golem could be vanquished? That man is no ordinary adventurer. I have a mask on. And I disappear quickly. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. Cutscene. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I feel no words would do you justice. The songstress of Yulda herself could not rival your beauty. Stop it. I've oft heard that it say that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. You're being conned, sir. You're being conned. Sword Philly. I do wonder if they're a distraction. Grain will soon be more precious than gold, the result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. We have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must be surely linked to Dalaman's descent. And of course, to the primals. Louis Hawks will know what to do when you only trust in his judgment. Oh, that thing on his is a mask? Truly a marvel of Charlayan ingenuity, as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Don't get shot in the shoulder, buddy. Other than the mask, what was the point of that scene? Time to focus. No more gallivanting like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. I wonder how many characters are from the previous Final Fantasies. I have no idea, having not played most of them and hardly remembering any of them. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. That's what led them to there, and then to me, the girl, I think. Oh, you healed all these people. Nice. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? The bat phone's ringing. It's me. I was too late. A person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I should be there anon. I do like their word choices. Uncommon words being used. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might be not simpler just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you, he's not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I'll speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffin later. Till then, stay safe. I shall nod a stoic nod. I shall accompany Winston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar, surveyor of the flow of aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope next time we meet is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Missed an opportunity. Met each other due to some strange importance. Okay, what are these guys? I've seen them before, kind of. They look cute and sinister all at the same time. And they like the rocks. Yeah. Hug those rocks. Hug those rocks. Alright, time to get out of here. I I'm hoping this is the quest that allows me to get into that dungeon from earlier. Who knows? But, you know, why not? So they possibly sent the Golem creator as backup, or it's a third party altogether. Whiston. 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by our own guards. Gods have a fool to trust those men. Laredo owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Yulda would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. He wants the money? That ruthless bastard, and what of that monstrosity? Those are his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Yulda any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods damn it, if Laredo learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Mamode. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. The Laredo spies may be watching. Let them watch. Back to the city, I see. Kind of. An adjoining area. I don't know what the little tree means. But I am curious. Doesn't follow the road, but that's okay. That was convenient. Mamodi! Killer Pro. So pro. Settle down, Cadus. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you're at the ruins. I don't even have my head in the picture. Whiston, on the other hand, is now a para. As welcome around here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice it to say, the boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolarito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldthal, and a member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not likely they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ulda. It's just as horrible as you think it is. I mean, Cadus, it's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Cadus, and for that, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Patopa when you feel like staying. In rooms now available. And when you've got your appetite for adventure back, consider taking on a guild something or two. I can't read if I keep misclicking my mouse. Tell you more about how the system works, go and speak with him if you're interested. Guild levies now available. I'll levy you, buddy. That's right. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. Recommendation lists can be opened under duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool helps make it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Yay. That's actually very helpful. She has a quest as well. The motto of the Quicksand has word of work for a willing adventurer. Look what the coolier dragged in. Good to see you, Cadus. I'd ask what brings you, but we reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanin who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ulda with the means to buy them. He asked that I send you any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in western Thalaland, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have to some talk of royal family that interests you as well. Why do I care about the royal family other than they're, royal and probably don't want to make them mad? And why not make use of the Chocobo Porter for the journey to Horizon? If you've got the guild for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from my Quicksand. Find Mimigun. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Well, rude. Alright. Alright. Let's see what this guy's talking about. Eustace of the Levimont. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild levies at the Quicksand, is offering to give you an introduction to the world of levy quests. They're making up words, I'm sure. Eustace. Ah, Cadus. Mamoto said you'd come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild levies available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild levies are by means which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft levies that require extermination of monsters to tradecraft levies that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term levy quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Tonawanda. Not quite Tonawanda. Totanawa. Totally different. We will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first levy quest. I feel like I will do that, but it will be at another time. For now, I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate anybody who's watched or joined me for the session. I've got to level 13, and the goal is 30 to get Paladin, and then 50 to get my new class, and see how I can make those skills synergistic. But that's going to be an ongoing goal as I learn the game and work my way up through the quests, unlock dungeons, and all of that. But you guys all see that in the future as I tend to record my gameplay. So have a great day, and we'll see you on the next stream.